center of the Mediterranean Sea, between Italy and Africa, lies the three-island archipelago that makes up the Republic of Malta.
Malta is this really small island nation just south of Sicily, and it's so small it's only 122 square miles in its entirety. But because it's dead central of the Mediterranean Sea, Malta really packs a punch historically.
What Malta is most well known for historically is the incredible series of megalithic complexes there, created around 3,000 to 4,000 BC. They involve places like Tarxian, Hagar Quin, and a quite fantastic megalithic structure known as Gigantica. Now this essentially means the place of the giantess. And the fascinating thing is beliefs on Malta that all of these structures are made by giants.
For centuries, visitors to Malta marveled at the island nation's ancient megalithic structures. But what no one knew until the 20th century was that Malta's most extraordinary construction lied hidden beneath the ground. In 1902, construction workers uncovered a massive underground complex carved out of the bedrock. Now known as the Hypogeum of House Saflieni, it is considered the greatest engineering feat of the Neolithic age.
The jewel in the archaeological crown of Malta has to be the Hypogeum of House Saflieni. This is a remarkable structure, particularly when you bear in mind they didn't have metal tools. It's just mind-boggling.
Archaeologists realised that this was a huge underground network of chambers and corridors. You enter down into it, and there are a series of 3 different levels. All of them are interconnected with corridors and flow into chambers.
Soon after the discovery of the Hypogeum, archaeologists excavating the subterranean chambers found more than 7,000 skeletons. Strangely, a great many of them had skulls that were noticeably elongated.
It was found that some of the skulls were actually elongated. They were almost like the head going backwards rather than upwards. Does that represent the fact that they were doing head binding? They were pressed into shape when...
And why that matters is because extraterrestrials have an elongated head. But there are some primitive cultures who have that as well, but it's artificial. So.
Their skulls fully hardened, resulting in an elongated shape.
In my opinion, the smoking gun of this whole extraterrestrial question is the elongated skull phenomenon. Worldwide, in different museums, you find these skulls that clearly have an elongated cranium, and the mainstream explanation is that our ancestors did this to mimic their gods of worship. And right there is where it becomes interesting. Because if they mimic someone, well, you had to have seen someone. So